Hi, welcome to Shelly Has Thoughts. I'm Shelly and I have a lot of thoughts. Today, I first want to apologize if the camera seems weird. I'm filming on my phone because camera I bought doesn't work. And it's also my very first video, so I'm kind of scared, a little bit nervous. So let's just hop right into the video. I will be doing my introduction to Pan That Funsize palette, created by Jacki Lootens, and Better Together, created by Paula. A beauty guru made me do it. That is so hard for me to say, and I don't know why. All those links will be in the description box. Okay, the first palette that I'm going to do, the Funsize, is Marc Jacobs. It's Stiletto 820 Stiletto. These are the colors. I am going to try to swatch them for you. I'm not the best at swatching, so we're gonna go here. So that's the rule. That's concrete, jungle, and sidewalk. I'll wipe that on my jeans so that I can get the rest of them. And let's see. Nope, wrong way. We're going this way. Catwalks was the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I need these three. I'm going to learn to edit, but I probably won't edit most of that out. So the next one is Become, and Sparkling, and then Catwalks. So the color story on that, now I can see why people do it on the other arm, but that's the color story from the Marc Jacobs palette. I love this palette to death. A very good friend gave it to me. Now, I was planning on swatching this one. Let me try doing it on this side of my arm. And the next palette I'll be doing is ColourPop's Troublemaker. I have one pan already. Goal for this one is to use it completely up. I just want to hit pans in at least a couple of pans in the Marc Jacobs. This one, I want to use it all up. I want it gone. So I'm going to set it here next to the list of the names because I can't see very well. So let's do, oh, my hand is dirty. That's not going to work. Get tissue and wipe it off. It's not going to wipe off, so I'll use this hand. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, we have Batty, Sus, Younger Self, and Wild. So this one is Batty. I don't know if you can see very well. This one is Sus. Yeah, those aren't showing up too great on this camera. Younger Self is that one. Oh, that one's a little better. Let me see if I can get this one a little better. There we go. And then this one a little better. There we go. And the pink one didn't show up at all, did it? Let's see if I can get that pink one to show up a little better. It's just too light, I think. There's a little bit on there. And then the next is Friday Night. Villain Era. Real. 0 Fs. by the things they name some of these. As I go on to the last row and realize that it's as bad. This one, I'm going to have to go this way. This one is Kick Ass. I did not name it. ColourPop did. Messy. Cold-Hearted. And You Love It. Oops. Okay, I did my best, but there's the color story on that one. And as I said, I want to finish this one up completely. So that is my Pan That palette, fun-sized and better together. Now we're going to talk over my 24 and Out the Door in 24, which was created by Deb B here on YouTube. I'll have links for her in the description box also. I am not going to swatch any of this. If you want me to swatch it, I will do it on the next video. I'm going to start with the Bath & Body Works stuff. I like some of it. I really don't like others of it, which is why I'm using this up. I got the body wash down in the shower, but this is Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. I got the lotion, the spray, and the body wash. They all count as one item each. And the fragrance notes on these are passion fruit, pineapple leaves, and banana flower. It smells like none of those things. I do not know why, but it smells like none of those things. It's a very light perfumey scent. It doesn't really smell of much of anything. Speaking of smell, I have one perfume I'm doing, and it's Heat by Beyonce, and I want to finish it up. It is my oldest perfume, plus I kind of dig the bottle, and I'd like to use it for something else. All right, now let's start with face products. I only have one primer. Sorry, mine's going. It's the Juvia's Place Prep and Prime Eye Primer. The primer's okay. It's in a tube, which makes it difficult. And if you don't shake it, all you're going to get is oil. At least I think it's oil. Could be water. But, and it takes very little. If you put too much, it's impossible to get your eyeshadow. You have to start all over. This one is shade 1. Then I have e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in, I believe, shade 3. Yeah, shade 3. I can't use e.l.f. anymore. I'm going to force myself to finish these products. Sorry, I keep looking over there, and you guys are over here. When I use e.l.f. products, especially face products like this, I get milia. I've never been one to have acne. I've never had anything but maybe a few moles. Now I've got milia, and, you know, not great. So I'll be working all of the e.l.f. products out of my collection. For foundation, I have Stay Naked by Urban Decay, and that is 40 CP, light medium. This is a little bit of a give me. It is the oldest foundation in my collection. Now, you can't see, the windowing's way up here because I've been messing with it, but it's probably somewhere around here. I need to finish it up and get it out of here before it goes bad. Then the last face product I have, well, I have a couple of, I have one concealer. This is L'Oreal Lumi True Match Glotion. I have yet to figure out how to use it after you put foundation on, and it kind of disappears when I put foundation on. So I need to use it up, maybe learn how to use it right, because I got 2 more in my collection sitting and waiting to be used. I have the L'Oreal Nope, sorry, it's Revlon. I have the Revlon Photo Ready Stick Concealer. Use the little mess on top. I only use it to correct any eyeshadow that has gone where it shouldn't be. I put my eyeshadow on before I put my foundation on. I have one mascara, and to be honest, I hate this mascara. I bought it because it's for lower eyelashes. That is entirely too small, even for just the lower lashes. And when it dries, it feels clumpy. I find myself, if I wear it too long or I fall asleep with my makeup on, which happens, it gets, I don't want to say crusty because that's gross, but it gets crusty, and I can pick it off instead of wash it off. So I have one eyeliner, and it is the ColourPop Numero Uno. It is the oldest and best so far. I haven't found one I like better. Eyeliner. It's in black. I use black. I know everybody thinks redheads shouldn't use black, but I'm going to do what I want. That's part of what this channel is about. I don't follow rules. In fact, if I'm told I shouldn't do something, I probably am going to do it. It's just me. I've been that way my whole life. All right, let's move on to the palettes real quick that I'm doing. Yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment. There's two in here. This one is Wander Beauty's Sweet Escape. And let me do it this way. I will swatch these in the next video and be a little more prepared, maybe practice a little bit. This is a pretty palette, but again, this shade, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use. The other ones that have the reddish tone, I'll be able to use because they're darker and they're, well, maybe not this one either. I might not be able to do this one, although it has a shift to what looks like purple. So purple's my favorite color. So we'll see about that. That one needs to get used up or it's going to have to go bye-bye. The next one is my one and only NYX palette. It's called Love in Florence. And it's all purples. And I need to get rid of it. I need to use it up and get rid of it. I'm not fond of the NYX's formula at all. It just doesn't work well. I've tried brushes. I've tried my finger. It just doesn't work well. I will figure it out though and get it used up. Next, I have my Deck ColourPop eyeshadow, which already has a pan in it. I want to finish this one up because every time I went to Ulta, I forgot I had it and bought it again. So I now have 3. So there's 2 more in the background waiting to be used up. So I need to use that one. And then this one, honestly, I only picked it because it's one of my favorite highlights. It's Angelic by ColourPop. Super Shock. I have so many Super Shocks, but I find that I use the gray and the whites most. Outer corner, inner corner kind of thing. All right, let's do let's start with bronzer. I have the Give Them Lala Beauty Barbados bronzer, which looks super dark to me in the palette. The minute in the pan, the minute it's out, it's not that light, not that dark. I mean, it's pretty light. So sometimes I will mix it with another one of my bronzers just to give it a little more depth. The highlight, well, let's do blush first, I guess, is I've got the KVD Everlasting in Foxglove. Again, my oldest blush, and I really need to use it up. I have pan. That doesn't mean anything with this blush. I've had pan for months, and it doesn't get any bigger. It just doesn't go away. So I gotta try to use this up in a year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can. Then I have another ColourPop. Only this is the Monster Highlighter. And again, I have pan, but that doesn't mean it's going anywhere fast. The only place I use it is on my cheeks. And generally, I don't use a lot. I don't know why I bought it. I'm not real fond of duochromes on my cheeks. It just doesn't feel right. So now the finishing powder that I really need to get out of here. And truth be told, if I start having serious skin problems, I'm going to take all the e.l.f. products out and replace them with something else. But I would like to try to get them done first. I've got the Perfect Finishing Power, HD powder, which I mostly use under my eyes. Today I used it all over my face, and it works, just not as good as my favorite. The ABH loose powder is my favorite. And I talk with my hands. Sorry about that in advance. All right, we're almost done. I've got 3 lipsticks. This one is by Revlon, and it's Rum Raisin. It doesn't look, to me, very dark. Even when I put it on my wrist, it's not, I mean, it's not super light, but it's not dark. And I prefer dark lipstick. So I generally cover it with a darker gloss or a stain. These are e.l.f. Velvet Luxe. I use them like a lip gloss. This one is Dance Off. I can swatch these really easy, so I'll swatch that one. That one's Dance Off. And the next one is Honey Pie. This one, this is the Revlon Rum Raisin. This is Dance Off, and this is Honey Pie by ColourPop. They're pretty. I'm finding my skin and stuff is bougie. I am getting to the point to where, other than maybe L'Oreal and some Revlon stuff, I cannot wear drugstore makeup. I learned I could wear perfume, thought I was allergic my whole life, until I found out it's not that I'm allergic to perfume, I just can't wear cheap perfume. So, there's that. Eventually, I'll have most of the drugstore out, and I'm not a luxury buyer. I cannot bring myself to pay $128 for 10 shadows or $100 for 5 shadows, Chanel. I just can't afford to do that. It's not going to happen. But eventually I will have, mostly Hourglass. Hourglass is where I get a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, Lancome has my favorite foundation. Trying to find a cheaper one. The last product I have is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Setting Spray. Not a favorite. It's e.l.f. I wouldn't have bought it again to begin with, but it's not great. It works, but I like dewy. I like things that leave a dew on my face. So, I guess that's it. Hopefully this goes up in a day or two. I have to edit it, and again, I've never done this before, so it's all trial and error. I hope this wasn't too messed up. The channel name, Shelly Has Thoughts. My thoughts mostly are on, I wear what I want. I don't care what time of year it is. I don't care how old I am. I'm going to wear my torn jeans and my t-shirts. It's me. It's the way I'm going to be. I've always been that way. I'm going to wear the lipstick or the makeup that I want. I don't do anything by season, except my wax melts, because they only come out in certain seasons. The other aspect of my channel is a little more serious. I've been disabled since 04. I started getting disability in 05. There's a lot of us that don't look disabled, even though we are. And there are people everywhere that give us a hard time because we don't look disabled. So there's going to be some discussion about that, maybe not. I will try and post a video. It won't be mixed in with the makeup stuff anymore. This is just a channel introduction. I will try to upload some stuff on where you can get what you need. The one thing I learned being on disability is they don't give it to you unless you ask for it. So if you don't know about it, you can't ask for it, you're not going to get it. Nobody's going to tell you what you're eligible for. You have to figure that out. And I hope I can help people with that. But we'll see. If the health channel or the makeup side of it goes either way, I might start a second channel. Big dreams for somebody who's never put up a video. But I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I have talked around in circles. I have a tendency to do that also. You have a nice day. Thank you for giving me your time. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.